Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. And I thought I would just give you a little peek on what I'm working on. These are the wishing trees and that I was able to do this year. Thank you so much to Luann. Hi Luann, thank you Luann. I ran out of these little wooden trees. I've mentioned it before, and she bought them and sent them to me from her Dollar Tree. So excited to have these. So I just decoupaged the fronts of them with a bunch of different napkins that I have in my stash, and I'm painting the back of them, and I'm just doing some strokes, some brush strokes with some green and white paint, and that'll give me something that I can decorate on the back of it. I'm gonna have the little gnomes right here. I cut them all off the garland, and they're gonna hold them with and the tree's they're gonna hold the tree right here. It's gonna hang down, and the kids will be able to do a little wish on it or something. I don't know. So I thought I'd give you a little peek on that, and then give you an update on the craft room. Definitely not done, but let me show you where we're at, because you know it's a work in progress, right? So I switched my tables there around. I'm not sure where we left off on the last video, but this used to be, I had two tables that went one there and then one here. And then on this wall, I had everything was just stacked up, and I said, I'm gonna use those shelves to put my unfinished projects. Well, I moved all the shelves to another location because I decided my workstation, I still needed one. So all of that stuff there still needs to find its home. I still actually have some Halloween stuff out that needs to get put away, but I will show you in a moment why I can't put it away. I have to take a break in between because I have to get projects done. So I have working on my Christmas trees right here. This gives me a great workstation, and this is where I'm going to be able to film things also for a secondary filming station. There's all the gnomes waiting to be placed, my box of wooden beads, and the printers are still where they were. They're going to stay there. I don't want to move those again. Those filing cabinets are huge. I don't necessarily love the filing cabinets. They do house some office supplies for me inside there, but they also serve as a place to put my printer. I have one there and I have one there. That's black and white only. And then we have my Epson printer up there. So I moved those black shelves that used to be over here. I moved them over here into the empty spot that, oh gosh, what was it? That cabinet, the white cabinet that I had all my paper in, that I moved it way on the other side of my desk. Anyways, I will show you that in a moment. So down here, you'll see I still have stuff I have to put away and go through. That little table right there just has a bunch of stuff that needs to be gone through, but I have no place to put it. But look, this is my unfinished projects, and I like this. I can clearly see them. I can reach them. I can get to them. I have too many of them. There's too many unfinished things. I really need to finish those things up. Let's see. Now I'm going to just slowly spin you. You can see my desk is still in the same spot. I have it there in the middle, my messy floor. Baskets on the floor are generally things that need to be gone through and put away. I just don't have time, so I stuff them. I moved that little cabinet here. I moved it this way. I don't remember if I showed that part yet or not, but I do like it there. I'm gonna figure out what else to do with those drawers though. Let's move around here. There's my chair. You can see I was sitting in there. I'm watching Candy Cane Lane. So there's my chair with my blankie and my iPad, just so I can talk to people as well while I'm watching some TV. So when I come back onto this side of my new L shape, see, stuff that has to be put away, tables that have to be put away, but I can't get in there. I'm like, everything let me just stick it right there. I have a pile I have to go through. That's just part of it, you know. I don't always have a spot for it in the moment, but I need to clear it so that I can create the space that I need. Always a mess before it's done, right? So then when I look out, I have all this space, and I didn't have this before. Like, there's like a lot of space right here, but even more importantly, look at all that space I have now. I don't feel like my claustrophobic feeling is gone. I don't feel like everything is falling on top of me, so to speak. Like, I can move around and I have space, and I like that, and I do need that. And as much as I need to see everything and have everything out, I do need to have a little bit of space. So, yep, there's Candy Cane Lane. So I have I have room to grow. I have some empty drawers there. And then my chair that I put here so that I have some place to sit has definitely went sideways on me. So this is just stuff I have to put away. So that's projects that I have to finish. There's some art, some pictures that I like. I need to get those on the wall. And then that basket is just stuff I need to go through and put away. So that chair needs to stay uncluttered. I have a feeling that if I leave it sitting right there, I'm always going to have stuff in it though. So we'll see. We'll see where it ends up living. And then when I come out, I still have room to put projects that I'm working on, things that have to get put away. That's all it is right now. And then we come out here. I did remove that piece right there because it's all the lace, and it's now into the fabric room, /shipping room. And I will slowly move other things in there. All those doilies will come off of there so that I can actually, I mean, I thought I'd like that. It's not really what I like. There's my Christmas tree. That may be the furthest I get with it. So I just don't have time to decorate for Christmas. I'm down in my craft room the whole time anyway, so, and my husband doesn't really care. So look at my pile. I have like stack because I have no place to put that stuff until I get my shipping room done. So let's go and take a peek. I did some changes. So as you can see, that is not here anymore. I pushed it all the way back. And my table, instead of going going from that under that window out this way, I turned it to go this way. When I was in here, I was thinking, I still have to put the lace somewhere. So all my lace is pretty much piled up right there, and it's in bags and baskets. And I actually still have some lace over there on the shelf. There's Wanda. So see, it's just like a big mess. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to stay focused. Put the fabric over here and organize it later. And put the doilies over here and organize it later. I've got, oh, there it is, the lace. I put the lace right there. And then I have my linen doilies. I don't know what they're really called. Napkins. Lace is gonna go there behind that, underneath that window. And then I went ahead and pushed that dresser back because I do want that sturdy space. I do use it, I like it. But when I was looking back in some photos of my craft room spaces and things that I liked, because I don't know about you, but for me, there's always things I like and then things I don't like. Well, this closet was one of my craft room spaces on a different room. I had a closet space that I loved. And I have a countertop. So my husband is going to be putting the countertop in here. And then I'm going to have some shelves. So the main top, my gosh, let me get back. Sorry guys. I will have this spot right here will be open and flat. And that way I can put, I don't know, art or whatever I want. And then I'll have some side shelves and they'll also come off the ends here. Oh, there's paint. I'm painting those Christmas things. So that's what we're in the process of doing right now. He's bringing things in and he's going to put me up a shelf there, and my countertop will go here, so I'll have storage underneath. And that's where I'm going to do a lot of my stuff where I can keep it, and I can actually, the shelves that are on the side here, I can have pre-made things or however I want to do it. But so far that's what we're doing. And then I'll still use that as of right now. That may or may not stay. It sticks out kind of far, but I still have room. You can see when I stand in the closet, I still have room on both sides of my table to work. I can sit here and work, and if need be, I can push it up against one side of the room and get two tables in here if I need something that big. But I don't think that I really will need that. So let me know what you think, my friends. This may be the end of this video. So that's where I'm at right now in my room. Let me know your thoughts and how you think I'm getting this set up. Because I'm like, I keep changing my mind on little things, but I think this is pretty much the way I like it. I might have a couple more clips to put on this before you see the final thing. Here comes my husband. Here comes Jason down the stairs. I don't know what he's carrying, but we'll see. And there he is with my countertop. It's raining out here. He had to go out to his shop to get it. So this is the old countertop that I used to have in my other closet. And we actually bought it at Home Depot already done like that. And then he just cut the spots out so that he can put it in. So I need to take this camera off of him for a second so he can get that in there, because he's not going to do it with me filming him. All right, so Jason got my counter in. Isn't that lovely? I'm so excited. He had me sit down in the chair to see where the height is so that it works for me because, you know, I'm a shorty short. And then I'm just choosing my my shelf heights. For right now, I think that's where they're gonna be. I may drop this one down one, and I'll have a light fixture that I'll figure out to put in there for lighting. Right now, see, this is the space I want to leave open, but I'm thinking I may take that one all the way across. And if that's the case, if I end up dropping this one down a little bit, I might just drop that one down a little bit and then do one all the way across. But my biggest thing is that when I'm sticking something up in that shelf, that the shelf is not setting really close to where that is, because then I can't get whatever's in there up. Does that make sense? So if my shelf goes right here, I can't pull it out. I don't know if that makes sense. Can't pull it out. You'll see what I'm saying once I get things put in there. But anyhow, that's where I'm at so far in the room. Things were starting to fall, not be friendly to Jason. So I said, you know what? That's a sign to stop for the evening, and we will pick it up tomorrow when he has a moment. So I'll show you. I'll come back on the next step of this. Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty space. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. And although my room is not done, there has been quite a bit done, and I thought you would like a little update. I know I like them, so I'm going to share with you. I have a huge mess still going on. I probably always will. Disclaimer, I probably always will. But let's just walk in. I'm actually standing in my bathroom area so that I can point out where we're at. So I'm gonna walk out from here, and I'm gonna kind of just do a scan in this area. Before, when I used to walk out, there was just so much stuff. There's hardly any walk space there. And there was my chair, which I also was not able to put my ottoman out here, and I missed that. And I also didn't have all that space behind the chair, which you probably can't see at the moment, but I will get around there in just a moment. And then when I come out, so like that stuff will not be there, but you know, eventually we're getting there. My little pile here has went down a little bit. I'm actually going to be clearing out a lot of stuff out of my closet that I've been hoarding and getting rid of it. I'm just going to let it go. I just have to let it go. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of things that I have saved and collected. Shocker! Who's seen that coming? So you can tell by looking in that room there, I still have a little bit of a mess, but you know, I have to pick my battles daily to see which one I can focus on while still being creative and making stuff, because you know, I still want to make stuff and I still need to make stuff. There's that room, my chair now. You can see that. Just going slowly here. Paused my TV for a moment. I have music playing. I find if I play music, I will keep working on moving things around and putting things where they go. But if I put a show on, I seem to stop and watch. So that's where I'm working on the kids' Christmas stuff. So I love this new station here. Let me back all the way up here. Let me see. Right now I'm just going to show you the space, the amount of space that I have. Like, this video really doesn't do it justice because I can't get my angles with my arms right, but that's a huge spot right there. I literally can put a 4x4 like a card table there and still be able to walk around it. It probably doesn't look like it with this. Sorry for tipping you down like that. I'm gonna walk slowly over here and spin myself around. Computer, printers, they're not computers, they're just printers. Well, I suppose there's a laptop in there. Yeah, see, I can't really get the space here very well. Let me poke it down, poke it, point it. I'm not poking anything. So there's a lot of space here. Huge. I love it. I love it. I need to never box myself in like that again. And then when I come around here in this area, I have a nice L. I can spin my chair. Let me see. Ooh, okay. See, I can work on both angles. I just need to get this set up in a way that I like. But for now, this is how it goes. I have all my stuff plugged in. I love these things right here. Let me show you. I love these things. I've got them on Amazon. If you want to see the ones I've bought, let me know, because I can definitely link them. But I just turn this little button on and it turns all my lights on. And when I'm done, I turn it off. So nice. It has phone chargers in it. And the other thing I like about it, I don't know if I can see it from here. I'll see if I can show you another one, is it has a flat plug. So it sets behind things nicely. So let's see. I think I may have still left off with this. That's like that. I'm gonna leave that. I spun it around. It used to be in the front of my desk and now it's over here to the side. Yeah, I like that because it gives me, I can put something right here and it backs up against my paper holder on my desk, which I'm always sticking stuff in there, and I shove it off and then it falls over and then I have a huge mess. So there's my book cases that my husband made sitting behind me still, and I'm going to keep everything there. The bookcases I have rearranged a little bit only because I needed to get one of those magnificent plugs that I just showed you. I had to get one of those, and I had it plugged in. It was behind this bookshelf, like behind it down at the bottom. The only way to get it out was I had to take all the stuff off the top, all those wooden boxes that were packed with stuff. So if you look at if you want to see what they were packed with, I'm sure it's on a past video what I'm showing you. I didn't really focus on anything, I don't think. So I had to take all of those boxes off, and then I had to undo one shelf at least, and then I was able to tug and pull, tug and pull, tug and pull until I can get it both ends out, because they're all like bunched together as tightly as possible to maximize every single square inch. And then I can unplug that plug and then string it out from behind it, because that is not the wall behind there. That's actually a panel, like I don't know what it's called, some kind of paneling my husband put behind there because I wanted a back. I didn't want it to be an open shelf, open on both ends. Anyhow, so when I put everything back up there, I thought, oh, this is my time to take off the things that I don't need there. So I did, and I put some of my things that I want to keep up there. I someday maybe to do something with, and then I'm going to start putting my journals up there. I can reach them easily, but they're protected and they're not like getting stuffed with other things. And I have them easily and at my convenience behind me where I like them to be. So I'm going to come around my desk area. So that's a jumbled mess. It was messy before, it's messier now because I was shoving stuff there. So, you know, I know everybody says we got to make a mess to clean, and that is the truth, especially for me. I am definitely a messy person before I'm clean. Even as a kid, when I would clean my room or rearrange it or anything, as a kid, I always wanted to rearrange my room. I would tear everything out and throw it on my bed. My bed would be a heaping pile, and then I would work off of it and put things away. Okay, I don't know why I went back that way. Oh, because I wanted to show you this one. So this is another one of those extension cords that I like. This was a long one, and I do like this one. It has the plugs for the phone chargers and things like that. This is a flat plug. So see, so I have one of these. So I know, probably bad. I have an extension cord plugged into an extension cord. This turns everything off and on for me. I do have my sewing machine plugged into there. However, I always, even when this is on, is it on? Even when it's on, I turn my sewing machine, see, off and on by this. I never leave it turned on, and I don't know, does that make sense? Somebody told me once that it could be dangerous. So there's my big heater. I broke out my big guy because it's getting colder down here now. So there's my big guy, and then he'll be plugged in back there with a plug right straight to the wall like you're supposed to. Okay, let's go back this way. Oh, here, the extension cord. So the one that's plugged into the other extension cord. Look at this. Like, this is, I know it's madness, but who doesn't have madness like this? Like, what else are we supposed to do? Everything wants electricity. So there's that. And then this one, I just have it on, normally on. It turns off a lot of my lights, and then it turns them back on, but it's plugged into the main extension cord, which I showed you over there, and that it runs this one. So I'd leave this one on, and then I turn that one off and on. I don't know. Is that the right way to do it? I really don't know. Maybe I should ask my husband. I don't know. I don't want to alarm him. So when you come out, there's my humidifier. Yeah, I need to get moisture in the air. It's so dry here that I'm becoming static electricity, and so is my dog, and that's not fun in the crafting world. So I cleaned it up. I cleaned up my little section there. So there's my Christmas tray, still in saran wrap. I have a feeling it's gonna stay that way this year. I just don't have the time to focus on my Christmas tree because I'd have to figure out a spot in my living room. All right, so my door to the freezers, to the mechanical room is what I call it, has been cleared off. I don't know if you remember, I had tons of stuff hanging off of there. And I'm gonna show you before we go into the fabric room. Look what I did without a rack, because I don't have one yet down here because I stole it from my fabric room. I cleaned up my area. Whoops. So there, that tub is filled with sheets, all different types of sheets that I've had for a very long time. I'm gonna go through it and see, do I want any of it at all? And are there any that are good that I can just donate? Because I don't have room in my fabric room. I just really don't. I need to downsize it. I'm not even a seamstress. Like, I should not even have that much fabric. So there's some pillows and blankets and things like that. So that stuff needs to stay in here. My paper towels and toilet paper, things like that. That's what this room is supposed to be for. And then that stuff is like my craft room stuff also. But that's what this room is supposed to be for. It's supposed to be my freezers, my washer and dryer, you know, things like that. And my crafting stuff was never supposed to be in here. This is still a mess. I'm gonna walk this way. My big beautiful mirror is not gonna make it into my fabric room. There's just no giant wall space for it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But I have definitely cluttered up my super cute little area here. So that'll have to be re-cleaned up again and then put back together. And then I love that saying, so that stays. All right. Now, we still cannot see my coat rack fully, but we can see the top. Isn't that something? I have just the wedding dresses hanging there. I took all the curtains off. Okay, now we shall walk into the room. And it's still a mess, but oh my gosh, let me tell you, I'm so excited. When we come in, we'll see I have that little corner thing right there. I was able to push it back enough where I quit knocking it over, so that's good. And then I'm just gonna kind of come in here and just do a scan. So we know that I have 2 of these metal racks right here, 2 of them lined up on this wall. And then I have my cute little shelves that I got off of Amazon right there. They were really easy to put. I was able to put them together by myself. I have my wicker one right in the middle. And then I have all lace and stuff. Well, I have lace here and I have a bunch of other lace here and doilies and linen. So I need to get it figured out and organized. I was going to put lace over here, but then I realized, you know, I need actually a spot to put my boxes, things that I'm getting ready to ship, things that I'm getting ready to list in my store, things that I have already listed, but I need a place to put them. So there's more to this selling thing than I really had anticipated. So I'm trying to not get myself too overwhelmed, just kind of go with the flow. I went ahead and moved the dresser back because I changed the closet. I'm not sure where in this video you're gonna know that. You may have already known that, but I changed the closet setup. So these drawers are all filled with my boxes at the moment. See, different shipping things that I have in there. And that's kind of how I'm doing it. And I have like priority shipping, and then I have the flat rate shipping, and then I have some stuff right there. So this counter is supposed to be cleared off, and that's where I can wrap things to ship. And then I will have a shelf here that I can stack things that are ready to ship. And then that's my idea, that's my plan. And then when I turn this way, I actually have a little bit of room here to put some kind of shelving, possibly, I think. I just don't want it to interfere with opening the drawers, so I need something. It might be just a shelf, and it actually might even just be shelves that go along the wall there. That would work. That would work, but that requires my husband to come and help me again, and he's so busy. I just can't ask him to do that right now. I just can't. He's already been in here enough. So let's go into the closet. So there's my counter. He got my counter in. He had to do some more cutting. I can put like all my plastics and some extra boxes that are already open. I can put that down there. There's some other packaging. I figure if this is going to be my packaging office type area, maybe I'll put like all the birthday stuff in here too for the kids, because why would I run all the way across the room to the other closet? I got my shelves put up. I decided to go with one shelf all the way across the top. So one shelf all the way across the top. And then I layered a few shelves there, and then there's nothing on the side here. I left that side open so that if I have something that's tall, like that is right now, or I need a lamp, or I just want to hang something on the wall there, I can. This side, that inside will stay open. I don't want shelves going all the way across because it feels like it's closing in on me. And that way I can also put a calendar, I can put a pretty picture, I can set my laptop up in there, and I could do something inside this room. And then these shelves, I went ahead and did the, where it kind of L's across the side. So I have that full shelf there. I have 2 of those, and then I have this little thing that I bought a long time ago. I've never found a place for it, and I think this is what's going to work, is just being able to put my shipping stuff in there and things that I'll need for shipping. So there's no electrical outlet inside the closet, and that's fine. I've got it, that plug that I fished out behind the bookcase. That's it right there. That's what I needed to fish out. I had that. It sat on top of that bookshelf, and then the cord went all the way, dropped all the way down below and was plugged in. It's a flat plug, but now it is plugged over here on the wall, which we still need to get the outlet cover on that. But for now, that's what it will be. I actually know how to put the outlet cover on. It's just that I'm not strong enough. But I might try if my husband doesn't have time. So, let me give you a view. I'm going to close my door so I can walk around that way. There's my little closet area, my little office, and shipping, labeling, things like that. There's packaging, more packaging, stacking, lace galore. This is a 6-foot table that I have in the middle of the room, and then I have some things below it, some curtains and things that I stuffed in bags that I need to put away. My kittens are definitely going to be in this room because I think they belong, because they're tattering fabrics and stuff. It's so cute. I love that photo. I love that print or whatever it is. And then I have all these fabrics. So check. You see what I'm talking about. I have more than just fabrics in here. I've got all my stuffing, so my pillow stuffings, I pulled them out of that electrical room. I thought they need to be stuffed up there. And then I'm going to downsize like all the big fabric pieces, like all the curtains, sheets, tablecloths. That's what I need to work on, and now that I have this big table, I can do that. And then I'm going to get it downsized to manageable amounts for me, and then I want to have it sectioned off for things for me to play with, and then things for me to let go of. So selling them, gifting them, or donating. Whatever it happens to be, I need to do that because I honestly do not need 2 racks filled with just fabric. I need to have, I'm going to let myself have 1 rack. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to put limitations yet, but I need to figure this out. But what I've been working with is like I have like upholstery type things, and then I have quilting type fabrics there that are already quilted, so to cut up. I have the upholstery stuff, so I'm kind of like figuring out how to organize it by that to help me. And then I have different types of like curtains and linens and things like that over there. I don't know. Any of my fabric loving friends, how do you organize your fabrics? What do you do? How do you separate it? Do you over organize? Am I over organizing? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. So this is where I'm at, my friends. I'm excited. I am moving forward. I do need to get to making some stuff though, because I'm gonna be missing all the holidays. One thing I really do like is when I walk out, is I actually now get to walk out and see my little kooky corner, which I didn't do this before because I didn't use this room except for just to store stuff. Now I'm actually going to be in here using it. So it's kind of fun to walk out here and to see my cute stuff instead of just walking by it really quickly as I'm on my way to the electrical room, to the freezer to get something out of the freezer. Yep, that's where I'm at. I hope you enjoyed this little update. I wanted to do it before our Sunday live so that if you had any questions, I can answer them. All right, I will see you on the next video, my friends, which will be the live. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy all your moments.